guys, welcome to another Cooking with Deidre. Today we'll be making a beautiful moist orange and almond meal cake. Absolutely delicious. Today we'll need 3 medium oranges, 1.5 teaspoons of baking powder, 350 grams of almond meal, 220 grams of caster sugar and 5 eggs. Place your oranges into cold water and bring them to the boil. Once boiling, turn them down and simmer for 40 minutes. Grease your cake tin and then line it with paper. Fold your paper in half and then in quarters. Once you've done that, fold it in half 2 more times, which will give you a triangular cone-like shaped paper. Measure it up against your cake tin from the centre, allowing a little bit of extra paper to cover the sides. Once you've done that, cut off the excess and place it inside your cooking tin. Smooth it out, pushing it into the corners of the cake tin and smooth out the pleats as best as possible up against the sides. Remove your oranges from your boiling water and set to one side to cool until they're cool enough to touch. Top and tail the oranges, cut it in half and then in quarters. Then you can remove the pit and any seeds that you find in your orange. Cut it up into small pieces to go in your blender. That may vary depending on the size of your blender. Blitz it until it is smooth. Don't be afraid if there is a few larger pieces in there, it just adds to the texture of the cake. Place it in a bowl, add your sugar, baking powder, and mix until it's all combined. Add your almond meal and eggs, and mix until it is a lovely smooth texture. Place in your cake tin. Smooth out a little hollow in the centre to stop having that huge peak of a rise when it's cooking. Place in the oven at 170 degrees Celsius for between 50 and 70 minutes. Your cake will be cooked when you pull out your skewer and there is no leftover residue on the skewer. Set to one side and cool for 5 minutes and then remove from your baking tin and place on a cake rack. Obviously remove the paper as well. Then you can dust it with icing sugar when it's cold and have with a nice hot coffee or your favourite tea. Enjoy!